penthouse.
So with that being said, these is all the properties that I own, my union benefits, my life insurance. I put you on us. You have to file these. And
I ain't notarized those. Man,
notarized these, but I spoke with Bryce, who I raised since he was 6. And Bryce is my guy, and I said, Bryce, we trust Shoutout. He said, your dad, he died tomorrow, I trust him, Shoutout.
Amen.
So I want to give you the file these. But most importantly,
let's go. Let's go. We got you,
Let it breathe. Bottom of the 9th. Up to bat. No soy dominicano, pero ya tú sabes. Tengo la pámpara prendida. What? Now, life after Pookie. Or should we call this video Surviving Pookie? Now, people watch my content from all over the world. I'm from the islands, born in Frankfurt, Germany. Technically, I'm a German. When I went back to Germany and I was going to Bulgaria, the guy looked at my passport. He said, wow, you're from here. Yeah, I'm from here. So technically, I'm a German. Shout out to everybody from Germany. With that being said, it doesn't matter where you're from. It doesn't matter if you're from St. Croix, St. Thomas, Barbados. In America, if you look black to the police, you're black. And with that being said, you guys have to understand, in the black community, I wish it wasn't like this. I was born into church. I grew up knowing Jesus Christ. But I had a cousin with a pack. Damn. The cousin with the pack. He is the realest person in the black community. It's a cousin with a pack. It's a dude that's just smashing all kind of chicks, left and right, doggy style. He getting it in. And at the end of the day, like, damn, I got a cousin with a pack. But what I want to say is the elites are so smart. In the black community, after that guy did the deed, he got down on his knee, he got the ring. They don't want that. They want the guys who they wanted from young. In the black community, you got to understand the programming, it doesn't start with adults. The programming starts with young people. You're probably thinking, Mr. Keep It Simple, could you explain? Okay, cool. Okay, a person that is racist, they're not racist. They weren't born racist. Their parents programmed them from young to be racist. If you see a black man, grab your purse. If you see a black man, call the cops. He's committing a crime. You guys have to understand, I am the king of the suburbs. Every photo in the suburbs is white people, a black woman, but you never see a black man in the picture. What does that tell you? They really don't want your black ass there to begin with. Let it breathe. You guys have to understand, all of these guys, they want to just simp and show the world how much money they got. And I have to make this video for all black men because my content is starting to grow. My channel is starting to rise. And I feel like if you get this information before you get the bag, it could really help you and it could really save you. Listen, 9 out of 10, if you're not the first guy or the first starting fives, you got to understand, most women will divorce you even if you have money. I'm going to tell you, even if you have money. Now, everybody's situation is different. Let's take that with a grain of salt. But you guys have to understand, for the most part, women are still deeply emotionally tied to the first guys they actually fell in love with. Listen, this rich man Hollywood fantasy, it's a fantasy. After you take her to Jamaica and you go to these luxurious houses and it's just you two in the house and the Instagram pictures are over, that's boring. You could take her to Cancun. You could take her to Bermuda, Jamaica. Oh, I want to take you. You could take her to Iowa. What the hell is in Iowa? When the cameras are off, when the Instagram is off, it's just the two of y'all. And I hate to tell you guys that Most men, they do extravagant things for extravagant sex. I know a lot of men, and they share this with me. And I'm so happy that they share this with me and I have a platform. But one of my guys, it's important that I share this video because, see, women are saying they want this, but they don't want this due to the programming. Listen, we live in a very demonic culture. Women want guys who are jump out specialists. They want guys who just jump out of crowds and start boom, hop in a stolen car. Yeah. That's what they want. They want jump out specialists. What is a jump out specialist? A jump out specialist is somebody that's moving like he's on a movie The Exorcist. He's just a jump out specialist. When he come in a party, he coming to tear it up. And I'm telling you from experience, when I was young, I only ran with jump out specialists. See, me, I was a boss. Ever since I was 18, I always been a boss. Like, I always had the cousin with the pack. Now, the cousin with the pack, you guys have to understand, this guy rolls with other dudes who got the pack. And these dudes are jump out specialists. So with that being said, you guys got to understand, all these girls that are black, matter of fact, all these girls that are young who want to go black, they're going to go with the worst black dudes in the world. I just got to use my platform. I don't want to lie to you guys. I've seen so much. I got PTSD. That's why when you saw them two twins on the elevator, dude gave me a little fist pound, just gave me a fist pound to keep it moving until I saw some other twins. And I was like, what the hell is this? But I got PTSD to the point I'm an introvert. I mind my business. But with that being said, you guys have to understand, when it comes to having that pack, that's what these girls really like. I'll never forget when my cousin was growing up. When I was growing up, I was with my cousin. He had the pack. He had this little bad joint. At the time, he was like 30, he was like 34, 35. He had a little joint. She was 18. She was in college, fashion major, going to NYU. He was from Irvington, New Jersey, but he was getting a little money. He moved to Elizabeth, New Jersey, and he had that pack. He had fish tanks. He had the pack. Guess what? He's from Irvington, moved to Elizabeth. If you're from Jersey, you know what I'm talking about. So he's from Irvington, moves to Elizabeth. Now he got that pack. Now he's 34, 35, busting down chicks that's 18 years old. Fashion majors, freshmen in college, going to NYU. So I saw from young the power of the pack. And I realized that, damn, he getting girls like that? Sexy little girls. And he told me, he pulled me up, he said, cousin, you got to pay to play. This is why I go so hard on my YouTube. This is why I go so hard on my message. I refuse to be that guy. You know why? Because I used to be that guy. I used to pay to play. And I realized once you fall off, and you can fall off, anything can fall off, these women are gone. Sayonara, konnichiwa, adios, masalama. You guys have to understand, these women are going to leave. Listen, we live in a world where simps think they doing something. But in order to do something, you got to get that woman when she's young. This is why I love arranged marriages. This is why I love the Eastern culture. Like my man from Saudi Arabia told me, if somebody ate the candy and gave it to you, would you still eat that same candy? I said, no, somebody ate that candy. He said, exactly. When it comes to the woman, if somebody had that before you, would you take that? Changed my life forever. See, we can learn gems from everybody. We can learn gems from everybody. We can learn gems from all cultures. All I want to say is, in the black community, I don't care what red pill coaches are saying, these girls don't want Austin Dunham. These girls don't want Stephen Cole. You guys just witnessed earlier, the woman left this man on his own live. That's his platform. He worked hard to get there. He had to edit a lot of videos to get there. She left that man on his own platform. These women don't want these guys. They want guys like Introvert Rockstar. They want guys like Mr. Keep It Simple. They want these guys that was really in the streets. They don't want these guys that are in the street. They just going to use them. Listen, you guys have to understand. This man gave this woman his whole life. His whole life. Before I finish this video, this man gave this woman his whole life. But who got that V-Box first? Yeah. When that nigga pull up in town, he be like, yeah, what's going on? I'm in Iowa. What you doing? She gonna be like, oh, you in Iowa? He be like, yeah, you already know. I know everything that's all going on in Iowa. You got to understand, even though I said, what the hell is in Iowa? Some people from Iowa know what go on in Iowa. And guess what? If she was in Iowa and the first dude who popped that McFlurry, the first dude who popped that cherry, he come back to Iowa, guess what? It's going down in Iowa. The first dude, he got 24/7 VIP access. The first guy who got that woman, she will remember that dude like a love song. It's 7 o'clock on the dot. I'm in my drop top, cruising the streets. Dun, dun, dun. I got a little pretty little thing that's waiting for me. Dun, dun, dun. I pulled up, anticipated. Good love, don't keep me waiting. I got plans to put my hands in places I've never seen. Girl, you know what I mean. Woo! Let's go. The first dude, that dude is special. He's like a character in a video game. He's like an unlocked character. He just got a question mark over his face. You don't know who he is, but when he's in town, and don't let him be doing good for himself. Don't let him be a boss too and he pull up. Like, yeah, what's up, Susie? You know who I am. I'm the first dude that made you bleed. He got it back in blood. Pooh Shiesty. Whew. This is getting tough. This is getting tough because we live in a world where they're selling a lot of lies to guys. We live in a world where society is lying to men, telling you need to be this high value man and you need to lead with your wallet and you need to have this bread for her. Man, you could never satisfy her. The first dude that got in deep, ba-ba, and he hit that ass from the back, smacked up booty, said, shut up. That nigga is always that nigga in her life. Doesn't matter what you do. Deed, house, mortgage, condo, doesn't matter what you do. If that dude come around and he on the top of his game, man, listen, before I finish this video, you guys have to understand, as a street black man that's broke, you got it the best. You got it the best. Because, see, you had the chicks, but then you fell off and the hoes try to play you. They try to play you. They try to treat you like you wasn't that guy. But you know you was that guy when you was 18, flipping that pack. You fell off, you went broke, and guess what? You ain't moving weed no more. You ain't selling that green no more. You ain't playing for the Boston Celtics no more. But guess what? If you get your life right, get on semen retention, get your life right with God, and you start going monk mode, and you stay focused on your grind, and you actually get your money right, let me tell you something. The most deadliest dude on the chessboard is a street dude with money. Woo! Let it breathe. To all you broke men, we're going to keep on fighting, and we will fight to the end. If you don't got $1,000 in your bank account, it's not over. It's not over. You guys are ready to quit, and it's just the beginning. Stay in the fight. Stay in the fight. If you don't got 30 G's in your bank account, stay in the fight. If you don't got 100K in your bank account, stay in the fight. If you don't got 1 million in your bank account, stay in the fight. If you don't got 20 million in your bank account, stay in the fight. Get going. If you don't got 70 million in your bank account, stay in the fight. Because once we come out, that's what they really want. They want them street dudes. I'm telling you. Sometimes everything you're not makes you everything you are. Sometimes what you've been through, it just shapes your future. I had that cousin with the pack. And at the end of the day, the fact that I had a cousin in the pack, I had so many chicks from the back. And at the end of the day, now I'm on semen retention. Now I'm on monk mode. It feels so good to tell men, retain their seed. It feels so good to tell men, we must not have sex. We got to make this comeback. It's all about the comeback, baby. When we come back in the game, listen, the game is over. Rich men are betting against us. They betting against us. They setting us up through crypto. They setting us up through Luna. They setting us up through AMC and GameStop. They setting us up. They want us to lose our money. They setting us up with DUIs. They setting us up with inflated pussy prices. They setting us up. But what happens when we come back and we're on top? What? Game over, game over, game over, game over. It's game over. Listen, people watch my content from all over the world, but I just want to say, may God bless America. And to all black men, trust and believe it's never over. Don't let the society make you feel low because you black. That's a myth. You should never feel bad because you black. You are a spirit. Your skin color should never define who you are. We are spiritual beings. We're all spiritual creatures. Don't let society lie to you because you look like a pair of Air Max 95s with no gray in them. Don't let society lie to you. At the end of the day, You got to live your life no matter your skin color. God bless.